Greetings. Oh, hello. Oh, welcome. We are doing. I feel like the music's a little loud. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some free tarot today. If you're watching, that means that you are enjoying the VOD. I hope that you liked your reading today. And yeah, I haven't streamed in a couple days and I've been missing you guys. So we're gonna be doing some more free readings today. So if you'd like one, just ask in the chat. And all that jazz, all that jazz. I see people are coming in. Hey guys, hi Jenn. Hi Jester, welcome. Can you hear me okay? How's the audio? Is the music too loud? The music is so relaxing for me. Hoi and hi Moni. Hi Koto. Hi Koto, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? Sorry, I can't read that. What? No, I can read the hiragana, but I can't read the kanji. Sorry. So Koto it is. Hi Stephanie, welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. Yeah, I usually do these little tarot streams every night, but I've been gone the last few days, and that's okay. I've been catching up on stuff, and I just miss you guys. So if you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask your question in the chat. You've probably seen other tarot streamers, and I'll do my best to get to you. Thank you for liking the stream too. Already, yeah. Let's see. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah. So what I do is, OMG, hi Nerdy VA, welcome. Hi Jenn, of course you can. We're gonna do as many people as we can tonight. I usually get to around like 20, sometimes I go super long, 30, 40 people. It depends on the energy, but I really like it. If the music's a little bit too boring, we can go back to Animal Crossing. I know that's a bit cutesier. Here we go. How's that? Better? You could never go wrong. Hello, hi, how are you? Hi, Siona, welcome. Okay, I'd love to start with you, Brennen. Thank you for asking. If you do get a reading today, your timestamp will be in the description on the VOD channel if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And thank you for choosing me as your psychic. Brennen, your timestamp for your reading is 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and you're the first one for the night. Also, hi, Anime Forever. Hello. Hi, Stephanie. Brennen, you said, will you ever be... Hi, Sully, super welcome. Brennen, you said, will I be in a relationship with Raee? Let's see what we got. Yeah, my friends, if you want a reading, just ask. And I'm gonna do lots of people tonight, as usual. Alright, let's see. Will I be in a relationship with Raee? Remember that when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable. Always take it with a grain of salt. You do have free will. Though I do believe, personally, as somebody who's been doing this for a long time, that it is the most likely outcome. I'm not the guaranteed one, so if you get a reading you don't like, you can do something about it. Alright, what do we have for Brennen and Raee? Oh, the Emperor! The Moon! Injustice. So it entirely depends on your courage. Having the capacity to approach with confidence, okay? And I say that, and also honesty, right? Like, not a fake confidence, it's an energy of... I'm being straightforward. I will say justice in the Moon does represent, it's a little bit up in the air, you know, whether or not you two will be together romantically. The Moon always means mystery, the illusion, and the unknown. But I will say, you know, the power really is, it depends on whether or not you are very active, okay? You know what I mean? Where you pursue. Because the Emperor is very, very ambitious. Mars energy, right? They have drive, they take action on their desires. But Justice does tell me that they will be honest, you know, they're not gonna play games with you. Let's see what's in the challenge. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, just pursue them intentionally, romantically, but, you know, don't take your time with it. Your advice from Spirit, yes. Woo her. Or, what does Gomez say? Make her feel like she's the most divine thing on earth. You know, I think that people aren't very honest with how they feel anymore. I feel like we're always like, but what if we scare them? It's like, oh, it's fine. If they're not into it, it is what it is, and you move on. That's what confidence is. But I do see you guys talking a lot more in the future, so that's a really good sign. Thank you guys. Your character is so cute. Thank you. I made it myself. Thank you very much. You guys are so nice to me. Always. You guys are the sweetest. Hi, Evie. Welcome back. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, Brennen. Nerdy VA, thank you for the rose. You too, magic. Hi, Nika, welcome. Hi, friends, welcome. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Ron Queen of Cups, and I am a professional psychic and tarot reader. So if you'd like a reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. Freebies are random. I just pick them as I see them. If you'd like to support me and get a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi, but you don't have to. You know, I don't always get Ko-fi donations. I try not to expect anything. If you are learning, you know, if you're here because the algorithm got you here and you like tarot, you like witchy stuff, nice. I happen to have lots and lots of free learning material if you'd like to learn how to read. Over on the shop, we have all kinds of free cheat sheets. We have the tarot cheat sheet. It has the upright and the reverse meanings. We have the astrology for the houses as well as the signs, candle magic, the chakras, and the Elder Futhark runes for those of you that want to read divine like a Viking. So that's up there for you, and I have more coming out soon on tarot spreads because I know I get asked what spreads I use. So we got that coming out pretty soon. Hi, hello, hey. Okay, let's pick another person. When will I stop being tired? Oh no. The only thing that really helped me energetically was fixing my food and getting myself outside. Oh my goodness. Staying indoors is so bad for the mind. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Woody. Okay, thank you, Woody. We'll get you after this next freebie. Some TA. Let's do Jen. Hey, Jen. Welcome. I know you're one of the first people here. Jen, your timestamp will be in the description on the VOD channel if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And your timestamp for your reading is 7 minutes and 13 seconds. And you said tomorrow I have an interview. I would like to know if I'm going to get hired or not. Yeah! Let's see. You're a Virgo. Virgos tend to have pretty good luck in their careers because they're very particular. So we got that going for you. Also, it's an earth energy. Hi, I spent some time in the sun and I call it plant time. That's so cute. That just looks cute, silly. I like that. I know this sounds crazy, but I try to talk to the trees. And they almost always talk back. Sometimes they just kind of make me feel nice. All right, Jen. Let's see what we got about your career. What's going on here? They talk back. Exactly, Raee. They talk back. Okay. Oh, the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Challenge. And the advice. I'll say this. The Seven of Cups is here, and this can sometimes mean that you may not get an answer right away. You know, the Seven of Cups means illusions, mystery. It also means having a lot of shiny things in front of you, misdirection, you know, that kind of stuff. It's not very straightforward. They're like, ooh, you know, maybe. So it might take time. The good news is Spirit's advice for you is to trust that there is something better if this doesn't work out, because your challenge is the Wheel of Fortune, to know that things are unfolding in your favor and that there is something on the horizon that's going to pay you so much better. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is about things unfolding in your favor, as I had mentioned, but it's also good luck and obviously good fortune. This is really nice energy. This is your focus, and it's the Queen of Swords. Very professional. Oops, I threw it. Very professional energy. I see you exuding. You know, you've got the skill. You've got the right sauce, and so honestly, if you don't get it, they are missing out. But I do kind of see them being a little bit like, I don't know. We're gonna do some more interviews and see how we feel about that. Let's pull a little bit more. The Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yeah! Well, the Ace of Swords is here, and this doesn't mean getting news. The Four of Cups is feeling dissatisfied, and the Hierophant, the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition. And so, yeah, once again, I see them being like you just knowing better. You know what I mean? You just knowing better. But it'll be okay. You know, the future isn't set in stone. If that's not an energy that you want, just know you hold the power. That's why I always pull for the challenge. Just what we can do to get towards our highest good. And the Wheel of Fortune says that, hey, always be believing something better is on the horizon. And you're worth so much more. Your deck is beautiful? I think so too. I love this deck. Okay. We just did a couple freebies. Hey friends, welcome. Hi Kyo. Hi Raee. Oh, it's linked in my bio. You'll see it. It's like at the top. But you know, if you don't want to, if you can't, don't worry about it. We're gonna be doing lots of freebies tonight, as usual. I love doing readings. It's so much fun. So if you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. I will do my best to get to you. If you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi. We are going to do ohbooty next. Thank you so much, ohbooty. I really appreciate it. Let me put your timestamp in for you. Everybody who gets a reading tonight, even the free ones, I will have a timestamp in the description on the VOD so you can rewatch it. But yeah, make sure you have your question ready because we're going to do another freebie after this. Okay. ohbooty, your timestamp is 11:11. How's the music? I hope it's not too loud. How do you donate to the Ko-fi? It's linked in my bio. Hi, it's been a while. I would like a love reading. Yes, I love love readings. Let's see. I have just the outfit. Right now, I am talking to someone, Elle, and we have been consistent, and things were going good until I noticed a distance a little bit. We had a conversation about our needs, but they aren't present to compromise with me what's going on. Yeah, let's pull for a relationship spread. I'll pull for you on the left and them on the right. I'm really sorry you're going through that, ohbooty, especially if things have been going steady. Sometimes people just need space, but we'll see what we got coming in. It's reminding me to play. I need to see the new update still. Oh, I see. Angel numbers, I know, right? Okay, ohbooty, I'm really sorry that's happening. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Oh, the star! Where's my thing? The star is your energy. You still have hope. You still have faith. That's really good to see. I also see that you are very direct about your intentions for the future. You know, you may have told them, hey, I really want this, and I really plan to be this way, and I can see us going here and doing that, and I like it, you know. And if you're not saying it verbally, you're definitely saying it with your actions. The energy in between is a 7 of Pentacles, and they're coming up as a Princess of Cups. I will say this, I was feeling this way a little bit, and I don't want to be, you know, I don't want you to be afraid or anything, but I genuinely do see them being focused on something shiny. You know, what that shiny thing is, it could be anything, right? Like maybe they're just switching up, they're doing new things. And I feel that they have really taken into account what makes them happy. And man, I don't want to sound rude. I'm not trying to say you don't make them happy. It's more like they're on a road to self-discovery, and they're trying to do new and different things. And so the challenge is the 2 of Wands. What are they going to choose? And that's something that you have no control over, right? Like that's something that we have to accept, that we can't control people, unfortunately. You know what I mean? They have free will at the end of the day. But the good news is the energy in between is a 7 of Pentacles. So slow and steady wins the race. I think that they will be back to being normal. You know, will it go back to being super duper romantic and flirty and stuff like that? Give it time, you know, trust your intuition. If you feel like something isn't being said, I feel that you're right, especially coming up as the Star card. And I feel that you'll have an answer to that soon. You know, the Fool card is here, the 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you might notice that when they do come back and they start talking to you, they're a little bit different. They're a little bit different than usual, but not in a bad way. But the difference is consistent, you know? I do see them spending time with you. The 4 of Wands is a happiness celebration. I think you'll just be happy that they're back, right? But they are different when they are kind of back in a consistent way. So The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. The Seven of Pentacles, once again, consistency, time. Yeah, I really feel that they're looking at different things that they want to explore. Okay, that's what I see, ohbooty. That's what I see. You know, always remember that what's best for thee is best. What's best for me is best for thee when it comes to anybody and anything. So, thank you very, very much. I hope that you like that. We're gonna get to the next freebie. I appreciate that, ohbooty. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, I feel like I'm way too low to the ground. Okay. Sorry, I needed to lift my chair up. Hi, friends! Sorry, I'm always kind of scratchy in my voice because I'm always recording. I'm always streaming, but I love it. I love it so much. I'll happily scratch my voice to spend time with you guys. Let's do another freebie. Let's see. Oh, hi. Goodness, all these love readings. You guys are in love. It is February. Okay, let's do Evie. Hey guys, we are going back and forth between Ko-fi donators and freebies. So if you'd like free reading, make sure you ask in the chat. And yeah, I'm just picking people as I see them. We're gonna do a reading for Evie. We're gonna do a love reading. Hello, hi Elle, hi Nika, hi Sophie. Hi Kyo, still think of my question? That's okay. You know, you can get a lot of inspiration. What I like to do, especially for people who are single and asking about love, I love to do readings where I'm like, what's your next relationship? Or I'll do readings for what's your soulmate? You know, what are they doing? How do you meet them? Those are really fun. Ever tried blue lashes? No, I haven't. I bet they're very pretty though. Evie, hey, it's nice to see you. Long time no see. Or I guess long time no read. I feel like I have seen you recently. Your timestamp for your reading will be in the description, as usual, on the VOD channel. And you said, can I get a love reading for this year? I have a crush on someone. Yeah, let's see what you need to know about love this year. What are the energies coming in? Also, hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. You fell too hard. Oh, my goodness. Evie, thank you very much for trusting me with your energy. I promise to honor it. Let's see what we got. And thank you, Spirit, for helping me. Good vibes, nice. Okay, last shuffle. Sorry. I like, there's an energy I'm looking for. Seven of Swords, the Star. Oh, she's just always out here. Jump scaring us. Okay, I will say this. Not to scare you. You know, Spirit tells us what we need to hear, not what we want to. We do have you coming up as a Seven of Swords, and this is walking on eggshells. Do you feel comfortable around your crush? You know, this is somebody who feels that they need to hide themselves, they need to wear a mask, they need to be on their best behavior. Just know that this is always a recipe for, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to say failure, for, you know, a bumpy road. You know, you can always amend this, you can always fix this, but Spirit is telling you to be very honest and authentic because that's how you get love. So anytime you feel like you are just not being you, try to fix that. Because that's actually self-sabotage. You know, when we have feelings for someone and we try to become something that they would adore, it teaches us that they like the mask more than they like who we are. Okay, that's all. You know, that's just a little message here from Spirit. Your challenge is the Hermit, and the Hermit represents wanting to seclude, wanting to reflect deeply. This is actually an invitation. I always say that this is what we can do to get towards our highest good. You know, spend some time alone and see if your crush is coming to you, right? Coming to you. Now, your focus, and where focus goes, energy flows, is a star. And this does mean a miracle. This does mean a wish, right? And so the star does say that whatever it is that you are hoping for, it will come true. But it may not happen the way you expect. You know, the Five of Swords is here, and this is assuming the worst. And so what it is that you are intending, you may, like the specific thing, it may not come to fruition, but something better will because of the star. And so your advice from Spirit is to take your time, take things slow, because there's something better on the horizon, probably further out into the year, just because this does mean time. This does mean patience. Yeah, let's pull a little bit more. Yeah, the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands and the Thank you! Oh my gosh, this is what I was saying. So that's so funny. This is walking on eggshells, also sword energy. This is you being honest, truthful, independent. You know, the Queen of Swords does not mask, okay? The Queen of Swords does not give a what people think about her. And that's what attracts the bees, baby. And so just know you are manifesting a partner. And you know, whether or not it's this person, I'm not sure. I'll be honest. It could be them. You know, the King of Wands is somebody who's very bold, very audacious, very handsome, usually very spicy too. But I like it. You know, this is also a sign you're manifesting this, so trust. Okay, that's what I see, Evie. LVOT, yeah. Hey. Okay, are you guys having fun? I'm having a good time. Alright. Hey guys! Hi Effie, hi Nika. Hi Elle, welcome back. Hi Owen. We are going back and forth. Also, thank you so much for the gifts, everyone, and liking the stream. That's so crazy. You guys already know what to do. It's so nice. You really like my stream. I promise I'm gonna do another freebie after this, so thank you for your patience. We do a nice little back and forth here for people who would like to support me, and then people who would like to support me by letting me do what I love, by asking the chat. So I'm gonna do the next Ko-fi donator, and I promise I will get to another freebie after this. So make sure you have your question ready. Let me say thank you to Mai. Thank you, Owen. We're gonna do Owen next. Owen, your timestamp will be in the description on the VOD channel after the stream is over if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And we're gonna put that in my little thing here. You got 2222, dude! Hey, that's my favorite number. The twos. It means alignment. I'm always trying to be in alignment, but let's do a love reading for you like you asked for. Okay. Another love reading. Oh, and thank you for trusting me. Thank you for your patience. I hope it's worth the wait. Oh, Vin, thank you for the gold stars. Hello, another VTuber. That's my birthday. Oh my, really? 2/22? Your birthday's coming up. That's so exciting. It could be a sign for you. Okay. It's your favorite Aquarius. Hey, gift, welcome. Oh, Ryan, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do another freebie after Owen, my friends. Make sure you have your question ready. All right, Owen, let's do a love reading. What's happening in love for you? What does Spirit want you to know about love? Ooh, the Princess of Pentacles. You're doing the right stuff, okay? You're still in the beginnings of it. You know, still at the beginnings of it. Maybe you've been thinking more about your own betterment, your own enrichment, the kind of person you want to be. Maybe you've been taking care of your body more, right? You know, the Suit of Pentacles is an energy of growth, okay? Usually it has to do with our finances, it has to do with our body, it has to do with our environment. So all three of these things, just know the more that you pour into this, the more success you're gonna see in love. And so I'm not trying to say you have to, you know, own a mansion, make some G's, you know, be buff and be fit. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. It is an energy of you growing into a person who's ready for deep love, okay? A really, really good sign. Now, the Six of Wands is your focus. You know what you want, you know what you're about, you know what's important to you, and you're reaching for the stars, okay? I like this. I feel like you're being braver than maybe what you've used to be prior. Your outcome is a Three of Swords. Oof. Okay. Hey, the future can always change. The future can always change. I want want to warn you, I don't know if you have feelings for somebody, but your challenge is a Queen of Swords. And this is somebody who's, she's a bit harsh with her words, okay? She's a little bit harsh. This is what we need to get over. This is kind of like the bump in the road that once we get past it, things will be so much smoother. And so the Queen of Swords is someone who's very harsh. This is somebody who is, sometimes they can't, I mean, they're honest, but it's not nice. It's not quite nice. And so if you find yourself attracted to somebody who's kind of got a little bit of a spice to them, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, but like they're hot, like just know Spirit is giving you a little bit of a warning about that, okay? Now, your advice from Spirit is the King of Swords and the King of Wands. And this is to know your worth, to know what you want, and to go towards it. And whenever there is a block in the road, whenever there is any kind of misstep, the King of Wands knows that they can get to their goal. They just need to be creative. They just need to trust and have faith in themselves, right? Any obstacle, anything that comes in the way of the King of Wands, they're like, aha, a challenge. Let's, bring it on. And so it's just being very bold and brazen, and fortune favors the bold, as they say. So be a little bit careful about this Queen of Swords energy. They're usually, they can be very talkative. It might be a Gemini. It might be a Libra. It's just somebody, they could have a very beautiful voice too, because it is air energy. Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, but yeah, just be careful. Just because they're really cute and they're, you're attracted to them and they talk to you doesn't mean they're the one. I'm just warning you. I'm just giving you a little bit of warning. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna pull a card for what Spirit wants you to know about, like, a future relationship, okay? Because I don't like to leave it there. I like to leave with happy messages. Lots of swords, yeah. Hey! Oh my goodness! Bro! You came up, remember how you were advised to embody the King of Wands? To be creative, to be expressive, to be bold. That's what Spirit wants you to attract. That's the other half of the coin, the Queen of Wands. And I'll be honest, she may be a very busy person, and she might, it's interesting. What I'm seeing specifically is somebody who likes to, you don't have to believe me, by the way, but I'm seeing is somebody who likes to paint and likes to draw, and she shares her feelings that way. She might like kind of stream on the side. I don't know if she's super famous or anything. You don't have to believe me, by the way. I can sound crazy, but there's something about that. She expresses her anxiety through her arts. Okay, I just want to say that. Alrighty, I hope that you like that, Owen. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything. The Queen of Wands, I know, right? Wait, what? Was I right? Dude, that's crazy. I love when that happens. Hey, my friends, it's a little warm. I'm gonna do another freebie, by the way. So if you got a question, it was spot on. Really? Really? I love that. I love that. That makes me happy. That was spot on, eh? Let me do another. I'm gonna do another freebie. Hold on. It's actually so warm in here. I live in the south, and the weather's just all over the place, and it got really warm all of a sudden. So I'll be right back. Hold on. I have to do a freebie swear. Okay, I'm here. I just had to turn the air up. Okay. Let's pick somebody in the chat. Thank you so much, Owen. Thank you. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask. And I'll do my best to get to you. Freebies are random, and Ko-fi donators are guaranteed. So if you'd like a guaranteed reading and you'd like to support me so I can pay my gas bill, you're welcome to donate, but you don't have to. Well, yeah. Let's do Niki. Niki, hi. Hi! Niki, I know you've been waiting since the beginning of the stream too. Thank you for coming. Niki, your timestamp for your reading is 29 minutes and 47 seconds. And that'll be in the description on the VOD if you'd ever like to rewatch it. Okay, Niki, hey! You said, can I get a message from Lord Apollo if you do that? I do, I don't mind. You know, back in the day, I used to chat, actually I still do. I do spirit readings. I'll show you. They look like this. I did this one yesterday, and you're so much fun. They're actually my favorite to do. So, if you guys want a spirit reading, I've got 5 open. I've got 5 slots open on my Ko-fi. All right, what's a message? I feel like using this deck for you. I knew there was a reason I left this out. Let's see. I know, I love Apollo. I love sun deities. I work with Raee and as well as Isis and Lady Vast. All sun deities, by the way, and Hathor. And I love it. I love the sun. You would think I'd like the moon because I Queen of Cups, but I can't help it. I'm a Sagittarius. You're very close with Loki. I love that. All right, what does Apollo want Niki to know? We've got the initiation. We also have birthing a new age, and all paths lead to home. And let's get some tarot for you too. Oh, thank you very much for getting a. I can't read it; it's too small. But thank you, Mackenzie. Oh yeah, okay. So this came out in reverse. Now, the reason I wanted to pull from the tarot was because I wanted to make sure that that was right. So the initiation came through. I think you're pushing a little bit too hard. I think that you're pushing a little bit too hard. And the reason I say this is I was really drawn to the energy of like birthing. I know it's so strange, but sometimes when we can tell that we're about to have a breakthrough, the best thing you can do is relax instead of going like, ah! And so I feel that instead of trying to force messages, force understanding, you know, trying to like just be, I don't want to say intentional. It's always good. You should do everything with intention. But there's just something about needing to relax a little bit more. They're always there for you. He's always present. Anytime you think about him, he's there. You're not disappointing him. And I feel that you would be very, very happy to see how they see you from their perspective. Because it is very, it's so, you don't have, okay, this is so interesting. They're calling you their, I don't know if this resonates with you, but I'm hearing this. I'm sorry, I'm like channeling. You could think I'm crazy. But they're calling you their sun child. I don't know if that means anything to you. My sun child. But we also have all paths lead to home. They're always, that's what I meant by they're always present. They're always there, always sending you messages. So don't sweat it. Don't think too hard about it. Don't try to make it so serious. It really is such a deep connection. And I'm just seeing you as this shiny little baby in their hands. And they're so proud of you. You are already there. You've already done the initiation. You're already there. So don't feel like you have to force it or push for anything. You know, you're already a precious one in their eyes. So the Ten of Swords is here, and that's what I meant, like, you know, trying a little bit too hard, zapped energetically. That's okay. The Queen of Pentacles, this is you. You're a Virgo, right? The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's nurturing. This is somebody who is caring. They make sure that you've had water. They make sure that you sleep. They care about other people. And then the Knight of Pentacles is here. They're always going to be with you. This is consistency. This is an energy of if you put in the work, so will I. It's reciprocity. So you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Oh, I know. It's so sweet. I love it. I love it so much. I always recommend this to people. It's okay if you're not into it, but I have found guided hypnosis to be so powerful for upgrading yourself energetically. And so they have all kinds of hypnosis you can look up on YouTube to connect with guides, or connect with deities or guides too. So I recommend that if that calls to you. Okay, thank you so much, love. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I love it. Okay. Oh, hi, Lilianaquinn. I know you. I know you from Twitter, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know you. I'd love to do your reading. I just did a freebie. I'm gonna do the next Ko-fi donator. Thank you so much, my friends, for visiting me. Thank you. Hi, Effie. Real nice. I know. It was so precious. And thank you for liking the stream, you guys. You're so nice. You guys are my precious ones. You guys are my precious ones. We're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator. Make sure you have your question ready, because we're gonna do the next freebie after this. Thank you very much to Lee. Thank you, Cheeks McKenzie. Hey, thank you, Cheeks McKenzie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Raee. Thank you, Liu. Thank you, Raee, again. And thank you, Mai. Let's do Mai. Okay. Mai, your timestamp will be in the description on the VOD channel if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And you said, what does my new workplace think of me? I get self-conscious too much. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about that. Let's see. Let me put my career outfit on for you. Thank you for trusting me. Promote your free stuff so they know. Oh yeah, I will do that. Well, let me do Mai's question. But yeah, you guys, if you're learning how to read tarot, if you're learning how to do any kind of witchcraft or divination, I have lots and lots of free stuff on the Ko-fi, and I'll show you after this. Thank you, Mai, for hanging in there with me. Let's see. What do they think of you? I get this one a lot. A lot of people want to know how people perceive them. And there's no shame in that, right? Like, we're all playing this social game. We're all trying our best to be seen for our intentions. Okay. Oh, the Ten of Wands. I think that they see you as having a lot on your plate and a lot on your mind. The Ten of Wands is an energy of being stressed out, having a lot of responsibilities. It's an energy, sometimes these people are very tired. The Seven of Cups, yeah, a little bit spacey even. And the Eight of Swords. And they can tell that you're a little, very anxious, very much in your shell. This is not an exactly comfortable energy, and this is what they see. What's the challenge? The King of Wands. You could be so, and this is a little difficult, and I'm gonna say this as somebody who is on the spectrum. I made the very stupid mistake of telling my workplace that I was, that I have that I have autism, and it's right, like it's function, like I can function. I don't remember what it's called. I don't think about it all the time, but I had gotten diagnosed as an adult in high functioning autism. That's what it is. People know it as Asperger's and stuff like that, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I like to show people that you can be yourself, you can be funny, you can be smart, you can be creative, and you can live your best life with it. And so I was trying to show people that that's not something I'm ashamed of, and so that was my intention. But I made the mistake of telling my workplace. They decided that I was very, very strange and very weird, and they started infantilizing me. And it was really hard for me to break that mold, break that idea of who they thought I was because of a diagnosis I had. And so Spirit's advice to you is just not care. Like, literally just don't care. And just be happy and realize that you're shackling yourself, right? Because they just kind of see you as a little bit uncomfortable and spaced out and in your shell. Nothing about you being awful. And your advice is to plant seeds of success. It's not too late. right? You just got there. You just got there. And so invite people out. Invite people. And if you're uncomfortable in crowds like I am, you know, invite them out one at a time, so you can get to know them one-on-one, and then invite them out for something else. What I would do too is I would bring like cookies and stuff to work. I'd bring bread. And people liked me. Oh my god, a fan favorite. Every time I would bring brownies to work, they'd be like, "Oh, I love you so much, Ron." And so just get out of your shell in ways that you can. Are we attracting money and fortune tonight? Maybe. Thank you guys for getting me to 18% of my energy bill. That means a lot to me. Okay, it's so anyways. It's my energy and my gas and, you know, other stuff. So thank you. We're gonna do the next freebie, my friends. We're doing the next freebie. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. Freebies are random and Ko-fi donators are guaranteed. Oh, hi Cora, welcome. Where did I guess maybe she left. The Neko witch. She was so cute. I think her name's Liliana. It's okay. Let's see. We're gonna do... I try to pick people who are... Oh, there you are! I knew you were there! Liliana, hey! Here, look at that. Now I'm witchy too. I guess, you know, I have the hat, but... Hey, girl! Thank you very much. I'm still here, just vibe. Well, thank you. Thank you for vibing with me. Hello, let me remind you guys. Oh, and thank you guys so much for telling me to show you guys my stuff. Thank you very much for the donations thus far. My Ko-fi isn't just donations, by the way. I also have private readings, but I'm not gonna plug those right now, don't worry. But I have all kinds of free learning material, and if you're learning how to divine, if you're learning astrology, I also have the chakras, candle magic, the zodiac, and the runes, as well as a printable pendulum mat. All of this is available to you for free on my Ko-fi. This one is so nice. You know, I always try to tell people, learn tarot. Tarot changed my life. It changed my life. And this is how I learned. But I made it pretty for you. For you, my baby boo. And I have the upright and the reverse. So let's go ahead and get to the next freebie. Sorry about that. It's some real good stuff. Thank you. Let's go, witchiness. Hey, okay. Let's see. Where is your question? There we go. All right, Liliana. Hey, how are you? I love when VTubers come to see me. It makes me so happy. I'm like, you're just like me. Your timestamp for your reading is 42 minutes and 24 seconds, which is actually a reflective number, so it could be time to reflect. If you like angel numbers and stuff like that, and you said, I'd like to know if I'm on the right path for my career. Do you love it? Are you passionate about it? Do you see yourself being successful? Do you trust and know that what's meant for you will find you? Then you are on the right path, my friends. I always remind people that, and everything that you do, especially if you're doing it in love, has a way of benefiting you or your future. My favorite example is I went to school, I have an animation degree, and I did not get a job. And so I decided to be a VTuber. And it took me 1 year, only 1 year, and I was able to make it my full-time job. And so it can work out. Everything I learned in animation school, I used for my VTubing career. And so you'll be surprised what skills you pick up and what things you do and how it leads you to something that you really love. Okay. Girl, same! I'm sorry. Hi, new people. Oh, we've got the 4 of Wands! Yes! Yes! But you don't see it! You don't see it. You're focusing on the lies, on the illusions, on the opinions of others. So the focus is a 7 of Swords, and this represents lying, cheating, stealing. But whenever we have that in a career reading, it's fear. It's assuming the worst. It's caring what people think. And obviously, we're doing social media. We need to care to an extent. But I want to tell you that if you're trying to get the praise from your peers, that doesn't matter. Because there are way more people that are going to watch you and enjoy you than there are content creators. And this is kind of the trap that I see VTubers do, where they're comparing themselves. They feel like they're not doing it right because that person's doing it and that doesn't make sense. But you're not meant to go down their journey, and you should never ever wait for the respect of other people when you already know that you are a respectable creator. So keep pushing. You are in alignment. You've got the 1111 card, bro. This is the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands represents celebration. It represents success. It means that, yeah, I'm doing it. In your future, you have the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotional healing that needs to be done in your career. Clearing up of fears, clearing up of your assumptions, right? And really focusing on what gives you love. And I always remind this to people: if you love what you do, it will love you back. And that is very much coming towards you. The feeling of, wow, my community loves me. Wow, the message that I'm putting out to people is one of kindness, and people are seeing that. Your challenge is a 10 of Wands. Put those sticks down, baby. And your advice is the Moon. Embrace the unknown, because there is something nice coming in that you won't see. Let's see what else. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. So what do you want? This is in the past, by the way. And the 5 of Wands is here. This does mean competition. Coming up again. Let's hear in the 7 of Swords as well. Release the idea that you must, be praised by everybody, and that, that kind of stuff. And this is something, it's so difficult, because when you're a VTuber, the sphere is just constantly talking about like drama and who did and said what wrong, If you don't give your time and attention to it, you won't manifest it. And I see you realizing that, and finding a lot of success and pouring into what really matters to you. And that's your community, finding people that are interested in what you're putting on the table, instead of what other creators are doing. I like it. Don't breathe the wrong way, or there's a Google Doc coming. And if there is a Google Doc, you say, period. Let me alchemize this into a benefit for me. If there's a Google Doc, you say, hey, thanks for the attention. Delicious. Exactly. Okay, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have a lot of healing to do, and just know that connecting with what you love is really the key to this. And you're gonna see that, like you're realizing it very soon. Okay. You're spending time and energy towards me. Thanks. Yeah. I need one so bad, do you? Okay, thank you very much, Liliana. You got this. You're a born star. You're killing it. You're killing it. And believe in yourself. I believe in you. If you don't believe, I'll do the believing for you. You got this. I love, when I started doing this, nobody was doing like tarot. No one was doing spirituality and like witchcraft and stuff in the VTuber sphere. And I had a lot of people make fun of me. Like so many people make fun of me and call me crazy and try to prove me wrong. I did a couple collabs, and for a good year, I didn't do any collabs. Like, I didn't talk to anybody for goodness, yeah, like a year and a half. And it was because I had a creator come on and try to prove me wrong. And by the way, they were proven wrong, not me. But anyway, it happens, right? Like, you're too sweet. Oh, thank you. And you just roll with it, and you're just like, whatever. I don't care. I'm glad you finally get the respect you deserve. Thank you. That's crazy. Yeah, I think because people see VTuber and they assume that you're not serious. But I'm trying to tell people like, no, I am 100% serious. Like I believe this, you know. and I've built a reputation for that. It's not a gimmick, you guys. Like I am being very, very 100 with all of you. Your cute answers. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you. I try to let my authenticity shine, and I like to think I'm doing a good job. My mom says I'm funny. Let's do the next freebie. Or no, we just did a freebie. Let's do the next Ko-fi donator. Make sure you have your question ready, because we're gonna do you next. Oops. Da, 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 da. Hey guys, what's Ko-fi? I'm dumb. Oh, it's just a place to donate, but you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do another freebie after this, so make sure you have your question ready. How are you doing, by the way, Pookie? I'm doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I had a cancer scare. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I had a cancer scare, and I had to go get like a bunch of blood work done, and I had to get like x-rays and but it's okay because I am cancer free. I don't have it. It's okay. I'm actually very healthy. Okay, Beck, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lee. I know. Yes, it was such a relieving thing to see, because I was having pain, and I had something concerning, and I got a bunch of tests done, and they're like, oh, you're fine. And, you know, they're fine. Give it a little bit of time, and it'll go away. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know how to say this without sounding weird. I had a lump in my breast. And it turned out to just be something not to worry about. Yeah, it made my, this is so gross. Sorry, it made my left one like huge. Like it was so swollen and it hurts, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, you know? But I went to a doctor, and they're like, actually, you're like one of the healthiest person ever. It's just this, and I was like, oh, okay. Nice. Glad you're okay. Yes, I'm okay. Yeah, I definitely panicked, but yeah, I got my blood looked at, and I got a mammogram, and they did some tests on my hormones, and cancer free, baby. They looked at it, they're like, oh, you know, it's fine, and I was like, oh, okay. Remember, it did hurt, especially when it's swollen. Okay, let me say thank you to everybody who's donated. Sorry to talk about that. I try not to worry people. But hey, whenever you have a cancer scare, it does make you appreciate life more. I'll say that much. Hey, Becca, thank you so much. Thank you. Lee, thank you. Thank you, Cheeks Mackenzie. Thank you, Raee. Thank you, Liu. Thank you, Raee. And thank you. Oh, I already did we're gonna do Raee next. Okay. Raee! Hi! Thank you very much for trusting me. We're gonna do your reading. We're gonna do another freebie after this, guys. So if you got a question, just let me know. Also, hi, is this Snowy? And Raee, your timestamp is 52 minutes and 44 seconds, and that'll be on the VOD channel after the stream is over, if you'd ever like to rewatch it. You said, hi, I'd like to request a love reading. Of course, let me put my love outfit on. I've had on and off feelings for one of my best friends for a year now. He and I had some kind of mixed moments, but I don't really know what to do. I don't have high hopes for our relationship, and I think I should distance from him. Yeah, I feel that the moment you kind of detach yourself is the moment you realize that, man, I deserve somebody who wants me, who pursues me, who's attracted to me, who doesn't make me guess, who doesn't make me wait. And you know, this is something, I'll tell you this, Raee. The moment you kind of peel back from this kind of relationship is when they kind of come running towards you. Be careful. But you're gonna be fine. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the relationship is looking like. Good night. Oh, good night, Lord Xanda. Good night. Sleep well. The strike card. Eh, look, you're in the energy of self-love. I know that's right. You're in the energy of putting yourself first and realizing what you deserve. Just as I was saying, I like this for you. We have, oh my goodness, we have the Empress. This represents healing. This represents an energy of understanding your beauty and growth. And we have their energy coming up as the Magician card. Now, the Magician card represents trying to manifest. You know, what it is they're manifesting, we'll have to pull on, but it does say that they're really locked in on something specific. It could have to do with career. A lot of times, especially if you're younger, men aren't quite ready to settle down until their late 20s, you know, sometimes early to mid 30s. They're not quite getting very serious about love. They're more so focused about career, at least, you know, on a generalization scale. And so you might find that's what they're doing. Your challenge, we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it, is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who relaxes. This is also an energy of attracting. You have so many cards about attracting. And so trust and know that you are doing, you know, you're doing the right thing. I do feel that you are understanding your worth and your value. Also your beauty, okay? And like the worth of your energy. And you know, you might find that the more, I was saying this, the more you pull back, the more they'll reel you in. If you like that. Your advice is the Six of Swords. Spirit is telling you to take a step back. The Six of Swords is letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Yeah, the Ten of Cups is in the past. The Queen of Cups is in the present, and the future is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you might kind of, I do think that for the time being, you might kind of stick around a little bit to see if things can change, and that's okay. A lot of people do this. It's fine. You know, you just want to see. You just want to figure out. You're trying to figure out what your line is too. I do see a very emotional conversation happening in the future, especially when it comes to, you know, what are you attending? What's your future? What are your plans? You might get some answers that you don't like from them, because there's gonna be a lot of I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. They're gonna say I don't know what I want, and that I think that you'll feel, you know, well, that's not really good enough, and that's okay. It might help you, as I said, take a step back. But for the time being, I do see persistence and perseverance, trying to figure out what it is that you want to, and that's good. Okay, that's what I see, Raee. I didn't see anything about you two getting together. Not quite yet, you know. Their intentions are very much elsewhere, you know, where they're putting their energy. Thank you very much. I hope that you like that. Good luck with everything you got going on. Okay. She also got a link tree. I do. Thank you. And thank you to those of you that supported me through my shop. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you guys are interested, I've been doing lots of private readings, and I have private tarot readings. They're much more in depth, and I also have spirit readings. I finally put those back up, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you. So what I do is I just take paper and I reach out to somebody, you know, whoever comes through, and it's so much fun. I actually like it more than tarot these days because I find them to be much more accurate. Like oh my goodness, last week I drew this girl's grandma. Like I drew her grandmother, and it was really cool. So, you know, if you like that, but okay. Are you almost done with your year reading? No, I'm not. I've been going to the doctors. I haven't been well, but it's okay. I'm actually going to be doing some more today. I have 3 lined up to do, but I only have 11. So health is more important. I think so too, Cloud. I think so too. Okay, let's get to the. I'm on track to finish them this week though, so that's nice. We're gonna do the next freebie. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat, and freebies are random, and Ko-fi donators are guaranteed. Let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, Kyo, yeah, let's do Kyo. Kyo, thank you. We've done quite a bit of people today. I'm really proud of myself. We have gotten done. We've done 10. We've done 10. Kyo, your timestamp will be in the description on the red site if you'd ever like to rewatch it on the VOD channel. And we have 59 minutes and 4 seconds. Let's see, you said, all right, I need a general reading for family. I had a rough time with them recently. Yeah, me too, dude. My family, it's hard because you love them so much, but they just aren't healing. They just aren't healing. Okay. Let's see what we got. What does Spirit want you to know about your family? What's going on? All right, I see you intending to take a step back, but there is a moment. I'll be honest. I think I don't know if you've been having trauma dreams or like things kind of jump scare you in the day that you remember that they said or did. Oopsies. Oh my, you're so finicky, TikTok. Sorry about that. Are you being jump scared throughout the day about like, oh, I can't, why did they do that? We have the Princess of Cups coming in as the intention, and we have your outcome being the sun. I want you to know that you are going to be spending the next season, and I say season. Seasons can, we can kind of see. Well, there is, give it the next 4 months. I see you trying to digest a lot of what they have said and done. And I see you realizing it from different angles. And as you do this, you're going to find some peace. But more importantly, you're going to find freedom. And I say this because your outcome is the sun. And this is illumination. Things that were once in the darkness becoming known to you, right? And it means success, it means joy, it means having an airiness to you. Things aren't quite as heavy. And so whatever it is that you're doing, when it comes to like, I just heard the gray rock method. I don't know if you've been kind of trying not to react. And also taking a step back, it's working, okay? It's working. And I feel like it'll work for a season. Your challenge is the Chariot card, and this represents a big shift in the direction, and the advice card is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents having too much on your plate. So seeing these together, Spirit is telling you to not run away from things. I don't think you're doing that. I feel like you're getting to the point, to the heart of things, and not being afraid to shine light on it. And there's so much freedom in that, I'm seeing this vision too of trying to explain to your family how you feel, and they're kind of reacting how they normally do, and you're like, well, I'm gonna give them the information, and that's the important part. I'm not in control of their emotions. And so, you say it how it is. You're very respectful, you're very loving, you're very mature, and then you go, all right, well, I just wanted you to know, and then you dip. That's kind of what it feels like to me. A moment that kind of haunts me right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's hard out there with family. Yeah. Yep, I really do see you finding a method that really works for you. I really do. The three been working together. As Pentacles is our family, our family tree. And that's Princess Swords freedom. So just more confirmations. It'll be all right. It might be hard because there's a lot of emotions, a lot of things kind of haunting us. Yeah, like insecurity, but you're attacking it the right way. So I'm really proud of you. Really, really proud. It's hard to do that. Oh, hard now, better later. Yeah, unfortunately, but it's okay. Lots of emotions. Let's do the next. Yeah, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Hey guys, if you'd like free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat. I'm gonna do you guys next. And hi James, welcome. Hi Hi, Debbie, welcome. Hi, Raee. Your timestamps will be in the description on the VOD channel if you'd ever like to rewatch it. And I do timestamps for the freebies and the people who are sweet enough to donate. So don't worry, I don't play favorites. You know, if you get a free one or if you get a a donated one, both of them are the same thing. The same thing. Mufasa, thank you very much. Thank you. Beck, thank you. Lee, thank you. And Cheeks, thank you. Thank you, Raee. Thank you, Leo. We're gonna do Leo next. Leo, your timestamp is, we got 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 15 seconds. Oh, thank you, Gooey. Oh, thank you, sweet Gooey. Thank you. It's good to see you. Okay. Leo, you said, hi, first time asking for a reading. Would I be able to get a reading on love for this year? Of course. Let's see. What's a relationship we're encountering in love this year? What's a relationship that we're encountering in love for Leo? Leo, thank you for trusting me with your energy. If you don't understand how tarot works, as somebody who's been doing this professionally for the last 3 years, what it is that we are using our intuition to know when to pull, and we are trusting that we're pulling the right cards, and through that trust we're able to kind of piece together the energy that the cards show us. If you believe in the law of attraction, then you believe in divination with tools, and know that the future isn't set in stone. So if you get a reading that you don't like, you can always do something about it. Hi, Cutty Vampires! Hey! I love your name! Alright, Leo. Oh, the Prince of Swords! The moon and the... You know who you're attracting this year? Somebody who is really timid, okay? They are very taken aback by your beauty, by your energy. They're very nervous around you. They might kind of, their words might be a little bit like, And I say this because there's a Prince of Swords. This is the student, you know, this is someone who's trying. They're not quite good yet. And the reason I say this is because the Empress is here. And the Empress represents beauty. The Empress represents attraction, you know, even health. It means a glow up energy. And the moon is here, and the moon represents mystery, illusions, and the unknown. And so this is the energy in between both of you. They're like, oh my goodness. There's a lot of an air of mystery. They might not even approach you. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see why. The Ace of Cups and the Hermit card. They cannot believe that. You don't have to believe me, by the way, but I feel this so clearly. Because you can read this multiple ways, but I can't deny this kind of feeling. They don't think that you would ever look at them romantically. Every time they try to imagine you two together, they're like, oh no, you know, I can't. They wouldn't like me like that. The advice is the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's someone around you who really likes you this year, and they're a friend, by the way. And I feel like you're there for them emotionally. They're very attracted to the nurturing energy. I don't think that they'll make a move on you this year because they're too nervous. Excuse me. But hey, in time, I think that they'll figure themselves out. Let's see what else you need to know. Tea, I know. Tea, I love when spirit gets specific. Okay, what's some advice for love for Leo, please? I've never seen a V tarot reader. Well, I'm happy to be your first. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. Spirit's telling you to focus on yourself. And just know that if something doesn't work out, oh yeah, there might, you know, if you have a crush on somebody, if there's somebody that you really want, Spirit's saying take a step back from it. You can't control other people, and that's okay. And don't be surprised that when you take a step back, you start to realize the cracks in their character, okay? You see the red flags that you've missed. All of a sudden, you see that we weren't exactly in alignment with each other on certain morals, stuff like that. And I feel that you'll come out of it feeling really good. I really do. Like, thank God I dodged that bullet, but you know, at first it might be a little uncomfortable. But you got this. It'll be okay, Leo. Thank you so much. All right. Let's do the next freebie. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat as usual. And, whoa! World War III happened on my birthday. I'm just gonna... No, I shouldn't do that. I don't want to scare people. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm not gonna do that one. Sorry, bro. Showery. Just a little bit too doom and gloom. I hope not, though. I really do. You know, I like being not at war. You guys want to see a kitty? You guys want to see a kitty cat? A little baby? Come here, little baby. Come here, little baby. This is Bastet. I had a dream about her before I adopted her. I saw her and I was like, oh, that's my dream cat. And so I named her after the Egyptian cat goddess. And this is Bastet's tummy. She's the chillest cat on earth. She just wants to be held. Mwah. I'm so allergic to her. I'm so allergic. Oh my god. Whatever. Valley. Excuse me, baby kitty. You can't go up there. All right. Let's pick somebody. Will Deltarune be in the next Nintendo Direct? I hope so. Okay, I saw that, where'd she go? I work together with Best Editor. Hey, I love that. Yeah, me too. I use her a lot in, spell work for growth and enhancement. Especially of skills. I saw that you asked a question, but I can't find it. What kind of reading did you want, Pethal? Hi, Aaliyah. Hi, Hachi. You are not supposed to be there. Oh my goodness. She likes to get on top of my desktop. Can I get a February reading? Of course you can. Pethal, your timestamp for your reading is 1/11/36, and that'll be in the description. Hey, hey guys, we're doing free readings. If you want one, you just have to ask. I just pick them as I see them, and thank you guys for getting me to 25% of my goal for my energy, for my bills, just my bills in general. Okay, what do we got for Pethal? What's going on in February? I feel like Spirits told me to just do the future. I'm gonna do that. I always kind of see what spread I'm supposed to do. It's time to spread them. Sorry. Okay. Spirit is saying to you that you have been manifesting for a while for... You know what it feels like to me? A group of friends that really supports each other. And I say this because the Three of Cups is here in the future. There's an opportunity to be in kind of like a new friend group this month. It feels like to me, and if it's not a new friend group, it could be being exposed to a new kind of people. Or just a new friend in general. But I do think that we are on the precipice of being kind of initiated into a new circle. And it's not bad. But the Five of Swords is here. Be very careful about assuming the worst when it comes to these people that you're going to be introduced to. Because sometimes, whenever we're around people that we really want to get to know, we can get really insecure. And that, you know, that's just human. It's just human nature. Try not to compare yourself. Do your best to know that you're worthy no matter what, you know, however they treat you. Yeah, I don't know. It really does feel like you planted seeds long ago to get to know some people, and they're finally starting to sprout. Like, oh, hey, you know, we've been talking for a long time. Let's work together. Or like, oh, hey, you know, I've been seeing you around. Let's play some games together. You know, that's the kind of stuff that I see you encountering this month. Be careful about, you know, assuming the worst, right? Like, let's say that they say something, I don't know, like they just say something and you're like, well, what is that supposed to mean? You know, don't assume the worst. It's really not as bad as you think. A manifestation is coming true, and I really do think it is like new friendships that like really cherish you, and whatever you put in is what you're going to get back, is what Spirit is saying with the Magician card and the Devil, right? Okay, what else? What else? I feel like a little bit more. Yeah! Spending lots of time with them. We also have the Knight of Cups and the Star card. It could have to do with VTubing. It's okay if it doesn't. The star does mean being noticed. So it is possible that you're going to be maybe streaming with them, or maybe streaming with a group of new friends. It just feels that way. It does, because the Knight of Cups is here. I do see you being the initiation of this, like you invite them. And it really works out. You're like, oh, thank goodness I did this. It was scary. It was really scary, but I did it. And so let's get you an advice card. What's an advice? These are very spiritual cards, but I like them. I like them, so I want to pull one of these oracle cards for you. Oh, the big picture, yes! Don't get hung up on what you think you're supposed to be doing, and remember the bigger reason why you're doing it. And it's for like genuine connection, you know. Kitty, you're not supposed to be there! Oh my goodness! She's always doing this. She's trying to overheat my computer. Yeah, always think about your attention, because this really is a wish fulfillment. It really is. Okay. I hope that you like that! Oh no, I was thinking heavy about asking the people to collab soon. Do it! Do it! You'll be surprised. But make sure when you ask them, right? And this is my biggest advice for people who are, you know, VTubers or content creators. If you want to collab with somebody, make sure you have a game plan. You know, don't just be like, hey, want to collab sometime? You know, say, hey, I have this stream planned. I'm doing it on this date, and it's at this time. I have wiggle room for the date and the time, but I'd really like to do it on this, right? And I'd love to have you here because we're doing this, you know, we're talking about this, you know, we're reviewing this, whatever it is. Just make sure you have a plan, and you'll be surprised. You'll get a yes. That's how I've gotten yeses with all the collabs I've done. I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm doing tarot readings for VTubers for the year. Do you want to come? And you know, I've never gotten a no, and they all showed up. You sound just like Pomni. Who's that? I love it. I resonate a lot. That's good. That's good. Also another advice. Don't expect them to stream with you the first time. You know, when you invite somebody to a collab, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have like an event that you want to do with them. Make sure you tell them why you want them to come, right? It's just professional. It's a professional thing to do. But then also, you know, be kind. Be kind, because I do think you'll make a genuine friend out of it. Yeah! And don't expect them, you know, say, oh, come. It's like, it's inviting somebody over to your house. Oh, please, you know, come to my home. You're very welcome here. Instead of expecting them to let you in their home right off the bat. Always try. I know you do. You're a very sweet person. I know you do. You're very, very sweet. That's all. That was just advice for not just you, but other people watching, because I know there's a lot of VTubers. A lot of VTubers here. We love VTuber kind. The VTuber race! Oh my goodness! Wait, was that wrong? Was that kind of wrong? I gotta take my kitty out. I gotta kick her out. She's being a menace. Hold on, let me let her out. Sorry, did you hear her crying? She's very talkative. She's very talkative. I know, she's so cute. Okay, let us do the next Ko-fi donator. And then after that, I will do another freebie. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh yeah, we did very cute, yeah. Hi Hotzi, welcome. Hi Glamour Life, hi Kirito. Hi. Also Cameo, thank you for the gifts. You too, Water Baby. Thank you. It's nice to see you back. Okay, Mira, thank you so much. Ryan, thank you. Gooey, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mufasa, Beck, Lee, and Cheeks Mackenzie, as well as Raee. We're gonna do Raee next. Raee, thank you! Raee, your timestamp for your reading will be in the description after the stream is over if you'd like to re-watch it. And you'll have 1:19:38. Let's see what we got. You said, me and my girlfriend have been dating for almost 2 years now. Congratulations! And we've known each other since high school, but didn't know each other back then. I plan to give her a promise ring on Valentine's. Really? I just want to know if she's really the one. Oh, I like that. Hold on, let me put the... There we go. I like that. That's so cute. I like that. I don't know any girl that wouldn't like a promise ring. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about your connection with your partner, your beautiful partner? That's so sweet. Yeah, it's almost Valentine's Day, you guys. Can I have chocolate? If I put chocolate on my throne, will you buy it for me? I'm just kidding. I want to do a stream where I do soulmate readings for people, if that interests you guys. Oh, what'd you forget? Oh, the 2 swords. The 5 of Cups and the Prince of Wands. You know, I'll say this to you, Raee. I can tell that there's a little bit of apprehensiveness. And I say this because I feel that both of you have some history of disappointment, and that's okay. You know, every relationship will have its ups and downs, and what makes a relationship good is not how... It's how we put love into the things that are hard, right? And if we're consistent with that love. And I say that because the 5 of Cups is here, and this is like sadness. I feel like you're reflecting a lot on maybe some things that you said or they said, or some disagreements, but that's okay. Anytime we're gonna give somebody something really beautiful, like a promise ring, or even, you know, an engagement ring, anything, you know, we're showing somebody our love through an investment or a gift, right? A gift. It's scary, right? You're like, oh my god, but they don't feel the same way. Well, they're coming up as a Prince of Wands. They're like, I'm enjoying myself. I like you. You make me happy. You know, that's the energy that they're giving to you. And so your challenge from Spirit is, don't think so hard about it. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time with your partner. Because there's this energy of like, oh, you know, what if that happens? I don't know. Your advice from Spirit is to take a leap of faith and touch the stars. If you're intending something and you take action towards it, and it's rooted in love, you're always going to get an outcome that is best for you, no matter what. Even if you don't like it, it's always going to be best for you. I'm going to get you a little bit more advice. You know, I know you asked if they were the one, but I see it. I personally believe that any person that we are dating, we're meant to, right? Like they would not be so intertwined into our reality if we weren't meant to love them. But you know, sometimes people find their person right off the bat, and sometimes they don't. And I know that's what you're worried about. Let's see. Let's get you an advice card. Oh, the big picture thinking. Yeah. Do you feel that the future that you are building, do you see them in it? Do you feel that they have the same morality as you? They have the same goals as you? Do they make you feel safe? Do they make you feel secure, right? Ask yourself what the big picture is, and you know, have grace with yourself. Your happiness matters to you. That's all. That's all. But I do see Spirit saying, like, go for it. Go for it. Let's ask if they're the one. Oh, hi, Dawn. Welcome back. I love your cards. I know they're so nice. I like them a lot, too. Okay. Oh, the Four of Cups. And the Five of Cups again. And the Sun. Yeah, there's just a lot of healing that needs to be done. A lot of healing. But you know, the Sun is here. This is happiness, joy, and success. It's available to you. Yeah, there's just some fear and some insecurities. But both of you can offer each other so much healing. I don't think it'll go poorly, if that's what you're worried about. I hope that you like that, Raee. Thank you so much. Good luck with everything you got going on. And trust your own intuition, too. You know, I try to remind people, I know I do it professionally, but everybody, every single person on Earth and who's watching is psychic, too. Whether you accept it or not. Okay, thank you, Raee. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Hi! Hey guys, you know what, my friends? I think it's been an hour and 25 minutes, and I'm actually starting to get a little bit tired. And I have some more work I need to do tonight, so I think I'm gonna call it here. If I didn't get to your reading on the Ko-fi, just know I'll do a makeup reading for you, and I'll send you a message there, so make sure you check out there. If you're learning divination, if you're learning how to divine, you can check out my Ko-fi as well. I've got a bunch of free learning material there. We have the tarot cheat sheet, the houses, all that fun stuff. Also, if you'd like to watch your zodiac readings and collective readings and stuff like that, sorry, this is my YouTube. Oops. You can tell that's what I like to watch. Is it surprising? It's just tarot. You can check out my YouTube channel. I've got lots and lots of videos for you guys there that are long form instead of just here on TikTok. So, yeah. Alrighty, my friends. I'm gonna head out for the night, and yeah, I'll do a makeup reading. As you can see here, it'll be here on the VOD channel. I do makeup readings every stream. So, good night. Good night. I'll see you later. Thank you. And if you'd like a spirit reading, I have some of those open because I've been staying on top of them. And I also have tarot readings as well, if you'd like a private one that's more in depth. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I love you so much. Thank you. Good night. Good night. See you later. Good night. Night.